Started.
I feel like I have a lot I want to go over.
I do feel like you have a lot.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Just so
Lead us home, Ryan.
Lead you home. All right. So played a sick show last night.
Nice. How was that?
Thank you for asking, Sammy and Nessel.
Did you do a little wow?
I did. Yeah, it was good. So cool story. So we played a chain.
So Eddie, what'd you do last night?
Fuck you.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking dick, dude. No, so we played we played Chain Reaction in Anaheim, and there's like this brewery that's like right down the street from it. Like you can like see it from Chain. It's called Radiant Brewery. Shouting you guys out because so fucking like 4 or 5 days ago, Radiant hit us up on Instagram, and like the like general manager there likes metalcore and shit, and like likes hardcore music, and he was like, "Hey man, like I'm a fan of like the band and shit like that. Stop by the brewery and like free beers on us all night." And we were like, "What?" And we were like, "Okay, sick." And it's like literally walking distance from Chain. So like we go over there or whatever, and then
works out perfectly.
Yeah, and so one of the headliners that we were playing with is this band called Grey Haven. They're super fucking Eddie. I think you'd fuck with them. They're very like Norman Jean vibe sort of.
Oh
and
yeah.
So we played with them, and they were sick. And then as we're at the brewery and shit, and like the guy gives us all these beer tickets and shit for drinks. Grey Haven like walks in to the brewery, and we're like, oh shit, like, and we're trying to like be cool with them and stuff because like they're pretty big, and like we're like, all right, so we like go over to them, we're like, hey, like here's all our drink tickets, and like, you know, just say you're with us, and like you guys will get free beers and shit. And they're like, oh no way. And so like they got all hooked up and shit with beer, and we were just like hanging out with them and like drinking beers and shit, and like that was fucking cool because like they just put out like a great album, so that was really cool. And they're from like Louisville, Kentucky and shit, so like they were just like stoked to be out here touring and shit. And so that was
Jack
cool.
Harlow told me it's pronounced Lowellville.
Whatever. Louisville, Kentucky.
Wait, so they were touring from Kentucky?
Yeah. Like they were doing like a whole US tour. So like they like started wherever the flight. Like I think they started on the East Coast and shit. Cause they were telling me how they played in like Boston and stuff. And I was like, oh, sick. Because one of them was wearing like a Red Sox shirt, and I was like, oh, dude, I was just at Fenway for like my first time, like a fucking like month and a half ago. And he's like, dude, that's so sick. Blah, blah. But anyways, and so they're from Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. And and so then like they were like, oh, sick, and they're like, and we're like, yeah, like come watch our set or whatever. And then they came and like watched our set, and they were like, yo, you guys are fucking sick. And they're like, you guys are like the sickest local band that we've had open for us like this whole tour, which maybe they were just bullshitting us. But then, so I don't know if you guys saw Minju's tweet like a few days ago, how like they played in Florida like a week ago or whatever, and they played with this band called Blind Tiger. My band's called Blind Wolf. And we were like, and so we mentioned that to them. We're like, oh yeah, we saw you guys play with Blind Tiger, and so this whole week, me and Minju were like talking shit. Sorry, Blind Tiger, if you ever see this, but
fuck Blind Tiger, dude.
Yeah, fuck Blind Tiger. And so me and Minju were like talking shit or whatever, like all week about it and stuff. And we're like, oh whatever. And literally, we're like, yeah, you guys played with Blind Tiger, like a week ago. And like their fucking guitar player and Grey Haven's guitar player and bass player were like, yeah, fuck that band. And we're like, yo.
Wait, like unplanned or?
Yeah, they were like, honestly, they're like, yeah, fuck those guys. And we were like, cool. All right, sick. And they're like, you guys are way better.
Love that negativity.
We're Blind Wolf. Eat shit.
Yeah, and so that was cool. So we got to like hang out with them and like drink beers with them. Cool. So yeah, it was cool just because like, like I said, I'm like a huge fan of them. So like that was super fucking cool just getting to hang out with them and like show us sick. So
honestly, kind of a win for Wolves in general, because typically I think a Tiger would win that fight, but in the world of metalcore, clearly not.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't ponder this, Eddie. A Tiger would fuck a wolf up.
It would not, Sam. It would not. Outside of this metal,
is the hill you want to die on. This is the poll.
It's not dying on a hill.
I'm making the poll.
A tiger versus the
I'm making the poll.
Wolf? Are you kidding me? First off, a tiger is 2 times the size of a wolf. 2 times. So how?
I
Maybe
said
a
tiger.
pack of
Wait,
wolves.
I
he
said-
said he
I
said
said
a tiger
would win.
You said a wolf would win.
No, he said in most cases a tiger would beat a wolf, but in this scenario, wolf beats a tiger because of blind tiger.
Okay,
You don't need you don't
Saved
need to
your
make a
ass
poll.
a poll destruction.
Shut your fucking mouth, dude.
Well, you guys both you guys we all,
I
okay,
literally
anyways.
thought that you just thought a wolf would be the tiger, and I was about to lose
No,
my
you're out of your
mind, dude.
goddamn mind.
I thought I heard that too, but I guess we all got confused. But anyways, so that was really fucking sick. It was a sick show, and that was cool. It was a good time. So yeah,
Nice, dude.
That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
I
Other
got
thing-
drunk for the first time in years.
yeah. I was gonna bring that up
What?
too. Yeah, Sam got drunk on stream.
I
like,
was
last
fucked
fucking-
up, dude.
Was this when you were
Yeah,
playing Mario
just bring
Kart?
up the clip. You need to just make a compilation of every time you said, every time you just stopped us to be like, "Hey guys, I'm fucking drunk."
I'll run
Like,
it down.
literally-
I'll give you guys the rundown. Unless you were going to mention something else, I can hold off.
No, 'cause no, it segues into like kind of the next thing I was gonna
Okay.
say.
So
But this was your Mario Kart thing, right?
I was a part of a $5,000 Mario Kart tournament, a Beerio Kart tournament, rather, hosted by your bud Tevin. Great.
I like how
creator.
you always have to like say like I it was a part of a $5 tournament. Like, you can't just say Mario Kart tournament.
Well, that
That
means
doesn't sound as cool.
the stakes are high. There's $5,000 on the line.
$5,000.
All right.
So I'm on a
ahead.
team with Goofy Wise, yeah, I'm Trey, and Low Key Ross, who I just met for this tournament. But basically, how it works is every race in the tournament, you play a Grand Prix of 4 races against another team each round. One person would be the designated drinker for the team. So what that means, you have to drink either half a beer or half a seltzer per race. This is Mario
Did you
Kart
just
on
tell
Switch.
us beer?
Had Celsius because I would never drink beer. That shit's gross.
Oh, that's a bad recipe. Right
So
there. Go ahead.
basically, most teams were switching off. One race you drink, one race I drink, blah, blah. Goofy Wise doesn't drink. Low-key Ross doesn't drink. Yeah, I'm Trey. He was the best player on our team, so we needed him to carry the team, like as far as like actually playing the game. So I drank every single race. We made it to the second round. So that's 8 races, 4 seltzers in the matter of like an hour or so. So I'm done with that. We're out of the tournament. The boys hop on Valorant. I say,
Like,
fuck it. I'm going to keep
I'm gonna
going.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep streaming. Well, you're like, I'm just gonna keep streaming. I don't think you were planning on keep drinking, but you're like, all right. And then
We're here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you were like, 1 sub, and I'll go drink another seltzer.
Yeah, the minute we started wagering subs for drinks,
yeah,
it was over.
Literally, he was like, all right, 1 sub, I'll go grab another sub. Immediately chrono subs. And then you were like, all right, 3 more subs, and I'll go grab another seltzer. Like, I subbed David gifted one, I gifted one, and like somebody else did. He went and got another one. And did you drink 7?
I think I had 8.
Yeah, yeah. He was,
So here's where things
When
went
did
wrong.
you start drinking? Is my question.
When?
Like, when did you? Yeah, because I imagine
like
you start to turn.
6 p.m.
Okay, and by the time here, when Ryan and David are giving you,
it's only probably like 8:30. You're like already on seltzer.
you were
like, number 6.
annihilated by 8:30.
No, so here's what went wrong.
Okay.
Smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah, and Samantha called it too. She came in the room on stream. She was like, "You better not smoke, or you're just gonna be too fucked up, and I don't want to deal with it." And you're like, you were already kind of drunk. You're like, "I'm fine. I'm fine. It's all good."
All right, to be fair, my vocal inflection never sounded like that. But
Okay.
I was fucked up. And I got a little bit crossfaded, and I'm gonna say I didn't really like it. When I was just drinking, it was okay. Yeah, it was all right. It was fun.
Why didn't you like it?
Because I was like starting to get on the verge of like having the spins.
Yeah.
On the verge. So I wasn't fully there. It'd be like 1 spin, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
Did you yak?
No.
Not even morning after.
Nope. But when I went into bed and I laid down, I was like, "Fuck, do I need to throw up?"
I hate that.
Nah,
when you, like,
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, dude, I feel that. But yeah, that was funny. And we were just playing Valorant, and Sam just literally like every like minute and a half, he was just like, "Wait, you guys?" We're like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm fucked up." And we're like, "Yeah, we know." And you're like, "Okay, I just wanted to clarify." And then you were just like, "Yo, you guys, I just want to let you know I'm fucked up."
Also,
Yeah.
out of all the games you chose to play with, I mean, Valorant's not going to help. That's definitely what gave you the spins. Like being schmam and like fucking peeking, and you're just like,
and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be rough.
It was funny. It was funny though.
safe to say, won't be drinking or playing Valorant ever again.
That's a lie.
I played Valorant with you like 3 days ago.
I know it's really fun, even though it's really hard.
Yeah, I was surprised Eddy played it, but
Eddie was popping
killed it.
off, dude.
Yeah, Eddie was like, "I'm gonna be so bad," and he literally fucking clutched it. I always forget Eddie's just good at video games. Like,
Honestly,
naturally.
it's just a good day. Like I'm normally not that good. I appreciate you guys gassing me. I feel like if I played more,
Yeah, if you played
We're
more,
hopping
you'd
on
be
red after
insane.
this.
Yeah, if you played more, you would be insane.
yeah.
I really think so, but you'd be like Chrono status.
All right, guys, this has been Junior High Hotbox. We're gonna go play some Valorant.
Yeah, straight up.
No.
But from segue now from drinking, another thing, I just really quick, I just thought it was a good time. Eddie was with me. We got some drinks and went to Target. It's probably like the most fun I've ever had in Target. We just like got buzzed and went to Target. And we just were like walking around, just like looking at random shit, and we're like, oh, we're just like making fun of it, and we're like, this is hilarious. And everything we saw, dude, we saw this game in like the kids like toy section called Kush. K-O-O-O-S-H. 3 O's. K-O-O-O-S-H. Kush. And it might have not been, but it looked like Bop It, but like way more extreme.
It did.
But it could have not been Bop It at all. Yeah. That's the thing though. I really don't know. It was just like at first glance what it kind of looked
like. Light it.
Like,
smoke it.
It had like a little like
burn it.
Squishy, like yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It looked cool. And then we just walked around. And there was literally like there had to have been just a baby following us around with like a shit-filled diaper because everywhere we went, it smelled like fucking ass. It was weird.
In Target?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Eddie doesn't grab a cart and he goes straight to the Dr. Pepper aisle and he grabs 3 12 and he just starts walking around Target with 3. I'm like, you want a cart? And he's like, nah. And he just walked around Target with 3 12 packs, just holding them for like. And then after a while, we finally found Maddie was just like gone, so she was just like somewhere. And then like finally we found her, and she had a cart. And Eddie was like, "Oh, thank God!" I'm like,
you were fucking Samantha with the Dr. Pepper, dude.
Yeah.
I thought I was so sick, and then like
he was just he was like,
"Come on, girl."
Yeah, he was like, bro, no, I got this. And then after like 10 minutes of walking around with it, he was like, yo, can you call Maddie? I don't want to hold this anymore. Like, and I was like, all right. And I was like, hey, do you have a cart? And she was like, yeah, I have a cart. And I was like, Eddie has 3 cases of Dr. Pepper, and he didn't grab a cart. And she was like, yeah, duh, like that sounds exactly like what he would do. She was like, oh, did he say that like he had it and it wasn't a big deal? I was like, yeah, exactly what he said.
That's got to be one of the biggest first world problem is when you go to the Target and you're like, we're going to grab like one thing. We don't need a cart. And then you have 5 things in your hand.
Well, that's the thing is,
and you need a cart.
Well, I knew that they were going to need a cart, but like, I don't know. Me and Eddie like went in before. I don't know why, but we went in before her. Oh, because we walked over there and she was like, I'm going to drive. We're walking and we walked over there. And then like, so we were like split up and then like, we just fucking like walked around by ourselves for like 20 minutes, just laughing and pointing at shit. And
we're so fucking stupid. We're like, do you think we beat her there? Probably not. But
yeah. But then we walked in. I was like, don't we need a cart? And you were like, nah.
Wait. I need to clarify. Yeah. You guys were all going to Target.
Mm-hmm.
One of you decided to drive.
So
the other two said, "Fuck it."
It was within the same. It was within.
Yeah. So we were Yeah, where I don't want to dox ourselves really because we're kind of live by there, but where we were getting drinks at, it was in the same shopping mall area, I guess, outdoor shopping area of where the Target was too. So we just like walked from that bar to the Target, but then Maddie was just like, I'm just gonna drive is right because we could see Target, and me and Eddie were like, fuck that. I don't know why. We were just like, let's go on a little stroll, like fuck it, and we just like walked there, and she's like, all right, like see you guys later.
Dude, Tipsy Target is fucking sick.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it was like the most fun I've ever had in Target, just walking around, just like looking at shit. The toy section was popping off, dude. It
It
just
went off.
like yo, and like yeah, it was kind of cool. And then we played Mario Kart on the Switch. We had like a Switch set up there and shit. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
were like playing Mario Kart, and I was trash.
Yeah, Ryan got slapped. Oh, and before we left, we're like getting ready to leave. Ryan goes to the Pokemon card section.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, like I was like, yo, like I was like, should we look at Pokemon cards? And like Maddie was like, please don't. Like we're gonna be stuck here with Eddie. And like Eddie was like behind us, so I was like walking with Maddie, and she was just like, I was like, I'm gonna go look at like Pokemon cards. I don't know. I just kind of I was like, should I get into just buying Pokemon cards again? And I was like, I don't know. Just sounded fun at the time. And I was like, I'm just gonna go look and see what they have. She was like, please don't. And I was like, why? And I was like, because Eddie's just never gonna leave here, and he's gonna spend all his money on Pokemon cards. And I like turned the corner and Eddie's like, yo, where you go? Yo, Pokemon cards. And he's just, I'm like, yeah, bro. And like we literally stood. Then Maddie was like, dude, like, guys, come on. And we were like, but we could get a booster pack for like this much money. And like, I don't know. It was just like we were just standing there. We literally contemplated for like 20 minutes about like. We're like, dude, we're like, should we get into Pokemon cards right now? Like, should we do this? And we were like, we could like make videos of us like opening up packs and like being in a kid. And like we were like had this whole plan and everything. And then after a while, we were like, nah, let's not.
It was ridiculous. We were like, what if we pull a fucking exclusive?
Yeah, we were like, what if we
really
pull some shit? Yeah, and we were like, yeah, we were just going down the and then like I started Googling. I'm like, what are the chances of pulling like this card and like all this shit? And I just was like, I was getting into it for like I was like, I'm about to devote my entire life to Pokemon cards right now. And then 5 seconds later, I was like, no, I'm not. And then we just walked away. But
you know what's crazy?
What?
I sold all of my Pokemon cards for $5 at a garage sale.
You fucked up.
Yeah.
And now they actually appreciate it in value like we all said they would.
Yeah.
We're in that time. They're worth money now, dude.
And we were getting them when like it was easy to get like really good cards.
Yeah.
Dude, I was telling Eddie, I remember the very first, like, you know, like the little packs that are like it's like the little foil packs. It comes with like, I don't know, 10, 20 cards, or you rip it open and you get your cards. The very first pack I ever bought when I was like, I don't know how whenever Pokemon was first big back in the day, I don't know how old it was, 7, maybe 8, I don't know. Maybe even younger, I don't remember. But I remember I fucking pulled a Mew. Not Mewtwo, just Mew. Very first pack I ever bought. And I remember like my neighbor who was like older than me by like 4 years or something. He like saw that I pulled that and he was like trying to get me to trade it to him. And I somehow was smart enough to be like, you want this too bad. Like, this must be good. I was like, I literally was like,
wanted to put a down payment on a house, dude. Of course.
Literally. Yeah, when he was 11 years old, he was like, I'm going into real estate after I get this Mew from this fucking kid. Like, honestly, yeah. So, yeah, fucking.
No, that was the time though, because that was the time when they had just started into expanding into theater, like with their anime and their movies and stuff. I remember Pokemon, the first movie, they were giving out cards.
A special Mew.
I still have one. Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Is it in good condition?
Not really.
That one's not rare though. It was like everyone
so
got
what
it.
What you're telling me is it's not PSA 10.
No, it is super rare. I just didn't take good care of it.
Oh, if it's
I
not
thought
PSA
everyone
10,
got that.
It's not
special
PSA
card.
10. I don't want it.
Yeah, but that's the only time you can get it.
True.
Like, during that one fucking time. That one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like holographic and shit, right?
It was sick as fuck.
Pretty sure that's like the one that I got too, probably.
But like nothing beats the feeling, like you said, Ryan.
Yeah,
opening the card and then
I like opened the pack and I knew fucking dick about Pokemon cards at the time. I just knew I liked the show, and then like I didn't even know what a Mew was. Like that's how like I knew what like Pikachu was and Squirtle and like that shit, you know, but like I didn't know other than that. And like I just was getting the cards because like that's what like my fucking older brother was doing when he was whatever, like 11 or something like that, 10. So I was like 6 or 7, whatever the fuck. I just did whatever the fuck he did.
Me and Eddie were pretty into fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I was into Yu-Gi-Oh cards too for a little bit too.
Did we really like fully play the game itself? No.
But I did. I've actually played like Yu-Gi-Oh like on like
no, I have played, but like for the most part, it was like collecting.
All I remember is your defensive cards. You like turn sideways or something. That's all I remember.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I remember.
It's like Hearthstone 1.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So that's one thing I wanted to bring up was Target. That was a good time. Most fun I've had in Target in a while. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever really been in Target like after drinking, and it was a good time. But also, I almost just bought everything.
Target is like a fun house for adults.
It's same with like Home Depot and Target are like great when you're an adult.
I think Home Depot is a little bit more tight than Target.
Yeah, I think Home Depot is way more tight too. Mm-hmm. Especially if you like if you have your own space, if you have like your own place too, that you know, and you're like, I want to decorate the fuck out of this. There's like just or to get some sick ass lights or whatever, you know, you're like, I'm gonna go to Home Depot, or you're like,
well, I mean, how much are you gonna be making renovations on your house that you need stuff at Home Depot?
I mean, if you know how to renovate shit, dude. When I own a home one day, which maybe never, probably only when my fucking parents die and I get their fucking house, like I'll for sure do crazy shit to it just because I know how to do that shit. I've already thought about it. It's kind of fucked up.
Dude, you gotta make a water slide going from the roof to the backyard, dude.
That's whack, dude. You could do crazier shit than that.
I don't think that our HOH would allow that, especially where we live. They for sure would not allow that.
Yeah, 100% would.
HOH?
Yeah. Well, I'm just
HOA?
Whatever, HOA.
Ryan, you were the head of household?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I was thinking that. I was like, yeah, HOH, bro. Yeah, HOA, whatever. Yeah, they for sure wouldn't allow that, but
hey, on that note, I'd like to take a quick second to say, fuck my HOA.
Yeah, your HOA is trash. I feel like most HOAs are trash, honestly.
Your HOA is trash. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, they literally fucked you so many times.
Hey guys, well, since you talk shit, I think it's time we do one of our favorite segments. We circle back.
Wait! I forgot to tell you guys.
Yeah, I have a couple. What's up? Go on. I have a couple things too before we do that, but go on.
I got a fucking Costco membership yesterday for the first time. I'm so stoked on it.
Oh, it's nice, huh?
Dude, I mean, it was a little.
So now you're able to go buy 400 Dr. Peppers at a time.
Well, I just got brand new fucking tires and saved a bunch of money on the fucking tires, which is clutch. And speaking of which, we were just like, girl was like, should we walk around? And I was like, we were just at Target like a couple days. Yeah, let's walk around. So we ended up walking around, and you were just talking about DP. We go to the soda section, and I was like, damn, they sell by 30 count. Damn, how am I going to carry 2 of these? But I'm just fucking around. I didn't. But
you didn't buy any?
No, because I just got the pass with you. I'm not that demented.
Honestly, you should make a fort of Dr. Peppers in your office.
That'd be sick.
I think Girl would leave me.
Like you open the door, and then like it's just a smaller walkway right when you open it, with borders of Dr. Pepper going to the ceiling.
Or I can flatten all of them and just make a wall of flat.
That would be sick.
All your wallpaper,
dude. That would actually, dude. Let's do that. You could put it on like some sort of like a piece of plywood or something, and just like glue them on there, and you can just like lay it on your fucking wall or whatever. That'd be sick.
You can tell I've thought about this shit. Sponsored.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all.
This episode is sponsored by Imagine.
No, it's not.
We're not, dude.
We're not. But that would be sick. But so the other thing I just sent you guys a link. I did like before we started.
Okay.
So go to the link real quick.
What's this all Dolly shit that I keep seeing?
The sickest fucking software ever, bro. Okay, so see how it says there's like a place where you can type in or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So what you want to do is, okay, so think of just any random image and you want to be as descriptive as possible. So like I saw one the other day that I thought was hilarious. It's all like, you want to think of something that's kind of funny. So like I put in like Jesus Christ crucifixion as a Fortnite event. And then this software then digitally makes, like with their AI shit, makes that image that you type in. What you could do babies robbing a grocery store and it'll fucking make that image for you. And it's all like original images that you can do, but you want to be as like descriptive as possible. So like I thought it'd be funny if we each like just typed in, like I saw what someone put in gaming diaper, and it's just like this diaper with like which like it has like the Razer logo on it and like Nvidia and shit.
Yeah, if this shit pops out when I'm typing in, I'm gonna be shocked.
I mean, it's not gonna be exactly how, but it'll be like really close to it.
If this shit is not to the T exact, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, Ryan.
I wrote zombies eating Korean barbecue.
It'll look funny because it's like I said, it's like some AI. It's not like, you know, and this is like brand new like software. You have to let it like it'll take us.
The number at the top, it has to go to 100 or what?
150, I think. So you got to let it run.
Yeah, we'll leave that running.
Yeah, just leave it running for a second. It takes like a minute and a half or whatever.
So this is what I keep seeing trending on my Twitter feed.
Dude, yes, it is so fucking cool. Dude, I'll sit here and do shit. I did like Kitty death metal album artwork.
And like, that's a good one.
Yeah,
wait, are the images copyrighted?
No,
they're generated by a computer.
It's all generated. It's all original image. So like, you can, you know, like people probably use these to make like NFTs and shit. I know David's used it, but not to like. He's used it taking that image and then like also then edited that image to make it like also his own thing. But like he started by like using it to like make some NFTs and shit like that. And then
we could for sure steal some dope designs from this.
Yeah, no, because it's all original shit.
It's not stealing because it's originally.
Yeah, exactly. It's not stealing because it's all original shit. It's just the AI software made it. So,
it's gonna be different every time, Sam.
Yeah, I'm stealing that shit for sure.
Yeah,
it's not stealing, but okay.
What should I type in on mine? I'm trying to think of a good one.
You should do Chihuahua doing a target run.
Maybe. Hold on, out here.
This shit better generate my thing, because if it does.
What did you type in?
We'll see if it does it. I'm not gonna say it unless it does.
He did something really sussy, probably.
What number is it at?
I'm at 120.
Speaking of sussy, have you guys ever seen Among Us porn?
No, but I kind of like want to watch now, not because it's
shit
like
is crazy, dude. This shit was popping up when Among Us was big. People would just respond to like tweets with fucking crazy shit under there, dude.
Is your shit done?
I feel tainted. Almost. It's at 142. What the fuck?
Right? Isn't this the coolest thing ever, dude?
This is incredibly accurate.
Wait, what did you type in again? Zombies eating Korean barbecue?
Yeah, I'm screenshotting.
Wait, I want to. Screenshot it and send it to me. I want to see that. Sam, what did you type in, dude? I saw somebody put in like, you know how there's like Fisher Price, my first kitchen, or like Fisher Price, my first car. Somebody put in like Fisher Price, my first crack pipe, and it was like just a Fisher Price crack pipe.
Not exact, but they almost got Biggie Smalls ice skating in a bikini.
Okay.
Isn't that shit so cool though? That shit's tight, huh?
Yes, it is.
Dude, this is really accurate.
Hey, hold on, send it to me, Eddie. Did you screenshot it?
Yeah, I clicked on the screenshot button and it asked me to download it, so I'm trying to.
Just screenshot it like on your phone or whatever, and like.
Yeah, it's probably an easier way to do it. I'll send it over right now.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Dude, this is glorious.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool.
You know what I want to see?
What?
What's on our circle back notes?
I honestly didn't write shit this week.
Let's go circle back, guys.
I wrote a few things, and I'm surprised that Sam's actually participating in this. But first, let me see.
Wait, yeah, send me that picture.
Oh shit, we literally talked about one. If you kept all your Pokemon cards, do you think you would be able to sell any for a decent amount of money?
Bro,
Oh
look
yeah,
at
I did
that.
put in.
Look at that shit, Sam.
Yeah.
It's so accurate.
What
dude.
did you
So
type?
easy.
You put in, yo. You need to know. You need to just upload that image, fucking on the fucking podcast. Holy shit, dude!
How accurate is that?
Isn't that the coolest shit ever, though? Sam, this is how you're gonna make all your artwork now for fucking your Twitch.
Stealing all that shit.
Just imagine you put Sammy C Bulbasaur and it just like somehow has like your face already in there. They like,
Bro, I
know.
low-key need a new logo of my face on Bulbasaur, but
Yeah. So, but anyway, so that shit's fucking cool as fuck. But
Yeah, that slaps. I'm gonna fuck around a lot with that.
all right, yeah, we can circle back now.
Oh, we're circling back. Okay.
Let's see notes.
iced coffee in foggy weather. What are you, an influencer? Whoever wrote this?
Bro, that's the best time to have iced coffee. What are you out of your fucking mind?
Okay, yeah, we actually do have some good ones from what I remember. But yeah, I did put that. I put the Pokemon one in there, and I didn't even like mean to.
Wait, can I ask
Bring that up again.
something?
What's up?
What's your guys' go-to Starbucks order?
Cold brew.
Ooh, that's a good one. So, for a
Speaking
long
of which, I have a cold brew in my fridge right now. May I be excused to go get it?
yeah, at least you ask, unlike Sam.
Sam just gets up because he has to tend to his dogs.
Yeah.
I'm shaming him. But to answer your question, for a while it was black cold brew, nothing, no room, and I was just drinking straight. Yeah, dude.
What
And
is
it was,
wrong with you?
dude? It was like this for I don't
Is
even know,
everything
like,
okay?
7+ years. It was just really good to me because I've always I feel like I've told you this. My first cup of coffee was when I was 12 and I drank it black and I loved it. And I've drank black coffee ever since. Fast forward to when I met Grill, who was a barista, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing with your life? Like drink, you're supposed to be like drink like this." And I think the first drink she made me it wasn't even a coffee. It was a passion fruit iced tea and it had lemonade and it was super bomb. But sorry, long answer. Now I get a sweet vanilla cream cold brew.
Oh yeah, I would get
With-
that if it wouldn't make me shit my pants.
Yeah, it slaps. It's so good. And if I'm not feeling that, I'll normally just get like an iced Americano or something.
All right, for me, it's got to be an oat milk latte,
Okay.
hot, and then 3 pumps of something. That's it.
That cold brew looks amazing, right?
Just looks like fucking cold brew.
It doesn't
actually-
look amazing to me.
It's actually from yesterday. My dad got it for me yesterday, and then like he was just like, "Oh, you want Starbucks?" And I was like, "Sure." And then my stomach was hurting, so I was like, "I'm gonna save this for tomorrow."
hurt?
My tummy was hurting.
Yeah.
My tummy was hurting.
You ever seen those
But,
Playboy Cardi memes where he's like, "My stomach hurts"?
No.
Never seen it. Never fucking seen it.
Oh,
All right. That's
15 maybe.
15, 16, something like that.
Let's go with 15. 15
ooh.
just sounds right.
What's your go-to, Ryan? Because I feel like it's evolved over the years.
I mean, just cold brew usually.
Really?
Yeah, it's usually. I mean, and too, I agree with your circle because I think you were the one that put it in. I pretty much only drink cold coffee now. Even it could be 0 degrees outside.
Mhm.
Actually, no, it's never 0 degrees in California.
Never.
Where
But I
we
get your
live.
point. I get your
But
point.
yeah, it could be cold as shit, and I'll get a fucking cold coffee. You not wearing pants, bro?
Were you
Nah.
just dickless?
There you go. Fuck it.
Dickless? No, pantsless.
Yeah.
I gotta blur
Fuck
that
it,
out, dude.
Fucking dude. That
And
just
my
reminds
tiny
me.
dick popping out.
Fucking. Really, this is really dumb, but Kush said this the other night at the show. It was really funny. He just was like, out of nowhere. We were talking about something. I don't remember. And he just goes,
Not the game. The
Shout-
person.
yeah, our guitar player. His real name's Marcos, but he goes by Kush. Doesn't smoke weed at all. But everybody calls him Kush, like his family and shit. But like, yeah, I'm just kidding.
talked
Probably
about him.
not. Yeah. But anyways, fucking, I don't remember what we were talking about last night, but just he's just like, Yeah, bro, I'm 8 inches hard, or I'm 8 inches soft, 2 inches hard. And just the way he said it, it just was really funny. I don't know. He was like, yeah, I'm 8 soft, 2 hard. And I was like, how's that work?
8 soft is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's too much.
He's got a 6 reach at performance.
Apparently. I don't know, but
when he gets hard, it just fucking shrivels up.
it gets just fucking hard as shit, dude. It just gets fucking like, it's like a diamond.
A rock thumb.
Yeah. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, I drink cold coffee always. I'm just
Same
more.
here.
I'm a cold coffee boy.
I think
Nice
I'll only get a drink from the Bucks if that's not cold. I don't think ever, actually.
I really never do.
Literally
honestly.
ever.
You know what's weird though? At home, I get bottles of cold brew, and I just drink that.
But then you'd rather drink a hot coffee.
But if I'm like going out, it's like fuck it. Let me live on the wild side, dude. Get some hot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'll do if I do hot coffee. I'd rather just do straight up coffee, like just
Same, like
coffee.
just black.
I mean, I'll put like sometimes I do black. Sometimes put a little sugar in it. Sometimes maybe a little cream. Who knows?
Also, I gotta say, if you're putting regular milk in your coffee, anybody out there, you're living in the Stone Age, dude.
People do it though.
They shouldn't.
Okay. Milk is the leading cause of osteoporosis. I read somewhere.
Of what?
Osteoporosis, the brittling of the bones.
Oh,
I think
ironic because they say it makes strong bones.
No, that's what I'm saying. When we were growing up, the ads were like, got milk, and it would just fucking be like, yeah, this will make you strong and shit. But it was completely misleading.
I wonder if that was just bullshit. And they're like, milk, it's white. It'll
no, that is bullshit. You don't know the reason why?
Why?
Because when I think it was like World War II or some bullshit, like there was like a huge surplus of milk.
Hold on a second. You just said World War II or some bullshit, like as if it wasn't a big deal at all. Just some bullshit, shit. Just some dumb. Like you just said it like it was like I don't know. It was Tuesday or some bullshit.
All right, well, World War II or sometime like that. There was a huge surplus of milk. And so they literally just bullshitted and said milk gives you strong bones. And like that became like propaganda to sell milk.
That's what I'm saying though, is I wonder if they were like, oh, milk, it's white, your bones, they're white. It's strong bones.
Just coat that shit up.
Yeah, just coat it. just fucking
hey, believable enough to me.
What if instead they're instead of being like milk gives you strong bones, they're like milk, it'll make you cum more.
Milk, large amounts of cum.
And this has been circled back.
But now, quick side note, and I want to preface, I'm not vegan or anything like that. Shout out to vegans out there. It's very hard, very respectable, but just milk itself, as a non-vegan person,
it'll make you cum.
That shit is fucking gross, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Think about what you're fucking drinking, dude.
Yo, think about the first dude that milked a cow. It's fucking some guy walked in, he's like, just trust me. I know this is weird, but like, hear me out, bro. Just fucking. His buddy was like,
I know it's fucking weird, dude. Just fucking trust me.
Just yo, taste this, dude. Like,
when you walk in, you're like, fucking what?
Yeah, bro.
Try this shit, dog.
It's like, where'd you get this from? Okay, you know that thing on the cow?
You know Bessie?
I just fucking jerked her off, and then, that's what came out.
But yeah, milk is pretty fucking gross. You're literally drinking the pus and shit and from a cow, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather just murder that cow and eat it.
Yeah, eating its skin and fat. Totally cool with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
But drinking its pus, dude, get a fucking life.
Yeah, you're disgusting. But
how did they get milk from like oats and like almonds?
they squeeze that
fucking-
shit fucking so hard, dude. They're like fucking, and like this milk comes out. That's crazy,
How do you make almond milk?
dude. The almonds have titties.
Wait, so do the little almonds, they like suck the tit of the big almond?
Eddie, you're muted, or your mic's not working. One of the two. Still don't hear you.
All right, in the meantime, let's say everything we hate about Eddie. He's bad at Smash. His Falco's garbage. If we were to play
They
right
don't
now,
have titties.
Oh, thank you, Eddie.
oh, thanks. I didn't think you needed to unmute for that one. You're like, finally, dude, almonds don't have titties.
Yeah, but milk does make you come more. So
Got cum.
God, come the milk mustache.
Oh my god.
But anyways,
Hey, let's circle back, boys. Let's circle back.
circle back.
Ryan, any light you want to shed on coralization?
Coral is what the fuck is that?
Yeah, who
You don't
wrote that?
remember? We grab beers and you said coralization.
Oh yeah. I said I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was like, yeah, and I meant to say like, yeah, there's like the correlation between that and that, but I was like the correlation, and I just
talking
kept
about race and shit.
yeah, and I kept talking. I just was like, yeah, the correlation between fucking this and that, and then like Maddie had to be like, hold on, what? And I was like, what? The correlation, and I was like, correlation, whatever, dude. But,
I think you're hanging out and talking with me too much. You started fucking say shit like me, bro. Honestly.
Oh yeah, this is something.
Have we not talked about the disc?
No.
I thought we did. No. Oh my.
No, but let
do we
Brian
want to go?
finish
Do we
mine.
want to go into that? Right? I mean,
I don't say what you were gonna say, Ryan. We don't need to do that to Eddie today.
Let's just go down the list first for a second. So, iced coffee. We already talked about that. Dominant hand and dining / eating, and then I put in parentheses and jerking off.
Huh? See, my hand's always dominant, right?
Yeah, what kind of fucking question is that?
But okay, so this is what I have. When you let's say you're eating steak, what hand do you use with your knife to cut it, and then what hand do you have it in the fork in?
Oh, I see.
Fork in the left,
and your knife in the right, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So then after you cut it, you're telling me with your dominant hand, you then put your knife down, grab your fork back with your right hand, and then take a bite? Or do you just keep eating it with your left hand?
Well, in specific scenarios where I need to cut something, it's the left hand.
Exactly. That's not. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
In any other case, the right hand.
Yeah, in any other case, true. Yes, the right hand. If I'm eating cereal or soup or massive amounts of.
I think it depends. 'Cause
I don't know.
I don't know. I have psychopathic tendencies. When I'm eating a steak, I'll cut all of it up, put my knife down, and then switch my fork to my right hand.
Yeah, you're a sociopath, dude. That's fucked up.
You need to be locked up for that.
Yeah, dude, you need help.
I'm fucking
But I will say this, and this is actually true. When I cut it and I have the fork in my left hand, I think this is weird. I'm eating with my left hand.
I don't ever. I feel like I'm just kind of like. Boop, boop, and eat
I'm like,
whatever.
well, this is awkward to put it in my mouth with my left hand, but I'm gonna do it.
Have you ever tried cutting with the left hand? It feels fucking weird. I can't do it.
I can only cut with my left hand when I'm eating breakfast because breakfast is my favorite meal, and I'm eating as I'm cutting. I just vacuum my breakfast.
He's like, I stabbed my gums on accident with my fucking knife.
For real. I've done it before on accident.
I just that. Yeah.
The fucking
that's
move
true.
where you just fucking scoop the
dude, when we used to go to fucking Denny's, I would remember we'd get our food and I'm trying to have a conversation with Eddie. I'd look away for a second and Eddie's plate is just gone. It's just done. And I'm like, yo, you good? And he was like, what? He just was he would hover over shit like he's in prison trying to make sure that nobody's gonna come and take his food. And he's just fucking Like, I swear to God, dude.
I don't know why I eat like it's my last day on earth. It's just so fucking good, dude.
I mean,
I eat
yeah.
pretty fast.
Dude, we should go get a fucking country fried steak after this, bro.
Oh, that's
It's
so
just
good.
so good. Yeah.
Oof.
I've
That's
never
just-
had a country fried steak, and I can't say I will.
Samuel,
It's good. It's really good. It's really good.
it'll change your fucking life, dude.
Eddie
Explain
was
what
like,
it is,
"What?"
actually.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a
Pork.
deep fried steak, right?
I always thought it was a deep fried pork
I
chop.
think it might be pork chop. I don't know, but it's really fucking good.
It's
I can't really see what would make me get up, go to Denny's in the first place.
We used
And
to
then
do
get
that
it.
all the time.
Yeah, but now I'm almost 30, dude.
I'll go there right now.
All right, let's go.
Sam, can I say something?
Mhm.
It's less. I know. I don't want to doss you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were gonna say it's right there, but I said it is right there. But I don't think he's talking about getting up and actually
Bro,
physically
fuck
going.
it. My address is 123 Main Street Drive. Imagine.
4 or 5. Yeah.
Imagine. But fucking
Circling back.
yeah, I guess we'll go do that.
Or no, you could. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. This was just a random question I had.
Wait,
and thought
real
about.
quick. I'm really sorry. Can I interrupt real quick?
Yes.
So last episode we went on a tangent about how
Oh,
you don't have how I knew you had another hat. You went through all your hats.
This shit again.
No, hold on. Let me
No.
just. It's funny actually because this
Yeah.
this is the hat I was talking about.
Yeah,
You're
no,
wearing
yeah,
the
it's
hat
okay.
right now.
yes.
So
Okay,
I
I will
was-
say it. Yes, I will say it right now to the camera. Sam was right. I have another hat, and that's why I wore this actually, because I wanted to say Sam was right. Do you feel better?
But-
Does that feel good?
I see him getting bricked up.
I
as you're
feel
saying
good,
that.
but it was deterred by my own mistake, which
Yeah,
was
you were
I was
'cause you were-
editing.
while high.
I was
Yeah.
editing high as fuck, and I was like, "Yup, I fucking got him, dude. I know for a fact he has the fucking hat. Let me fuck. I put the fucking image of the hat on the podcast video. It's fucking there. When we're talking about it, it pops up. I was right. I uploaded the wrong fucking picture to the.
He literally uploaded a picture
Of
of the same
one.
hat that I was wearing in the last. So it's just a picture of me. It's just me talking about how I don't have another hat, and
It's
then this
even
picture
the
pops
same
up, and it's
outfit.
the same hat I'm wearing in the fucking. I'm like, I saw that, and I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, there must be some like joke behind this that I'm not getting, and I was like, I'll ask Sam about it later, and I just like didn't even like mention. And then Sam texted me, and he's like, oh, I don't know if you watched the last podcast episode, but like I got you on your hat, bro. And I was like, but you didn't. And you were like, what do you mean? I'm like, go watch the video again, bro. I was like, you just pulled up a picture of the hat I'm wearing in that episode, and you just texted about it. You're like, fuck.
I was
So
right
were you-
and couldn't prove it on my own mistake.
Yeah, you were right, and then you went to go prove it, and then you were too high. So the moral of the story is Kush makes you do dumb shit like that.
When you're
Kush makes
editing
you-
that, yeah, Kush makes you do stupid shit. When you're
Yeah.
editing that, you didn't even second glance. Like, yeah, I fucking got him.
You know what's ironic enough though? There was a bug in the exporting of the video because
And
I
didn't
did.
you say you did take a picture of me wearing this hat, and you did?
No,
clip that,
it was
but
the
you-
wrong picture, but I
Okay.
cut out the background. But when it uploaded, it had the background on there. It was weird.
weird, whatever.
Oh well, I was right, but I'm also a high piece of shit.
Yeah, don't edit under the influence. Is
Yeah.
the takeaway from today.
Yeah, but oh yeah, this was one thing that I randomly did put if you moved out of state, where would you go? Or if you had to like move to another state, what state do you think you'd go live in?
I think
Soft-
right now
Yeah.
I'm dead set on Oregon.
Okay. Sam?
Why?
Sam, you've never really been to many states, have you?
Of course I have.
Just Vegas.
That's a city, but
I've been everywhere, dog.
okay.
Bro,
Have you been to Oregon, Eddie?
No, I'm dying to go.
It's sick.
You've
It's
never
fucking
been
Oregon.
there and you'd moved there? That's your first choice?
He's right about it though. Oregon's dope. Oregon's really fucking cool.
I mean, if you do research and you talk to people who have like lived there, like, yeah, I mean, I'd take a risk and go somewhere that
Yeah.
sounds.
I think I'm telling you now, it's a sick place to be.
Dude,
got
I'd
dank
move to
food.
Hawaii, dude. Fuck
You couldn't
yeah.
catch me dead in Hawaii.
No, okay, but realistically, where do you think you'd move to, Sam? If you had to move to another state, and it could even be a state, like how Eddie said, it doesn't even have to be a state you've ever even visited. It could be the randomest state you could think of. You're like, this place sounds cool.
I could see Sam in Colorado.
Colorado sounds like a fucking vibe, dude.
Yeah, Colorado's sick too. Colorado is really dope. I've been fortunate enough to been to like almost every fucking state, but
You have been. I was gonna say.
I mean, because of touring and just because of like, I just family vacations and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe New York.
That makes sense.
Because I like the idea of like having a big city near me, but like I don't necessarily have to live in it. Like if I need to go to LA, what is it? Hour and a half, something like that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
depending on traffic.
Yeah, with traffic, 6 hours.
4 hours. Yeah.
I swear to God, I've driven from fucking LA to Orange County, and it's taken fucking 4 hours, dude. Literally.
I've done it before, and it's taken me like 3 hours before. And then I've done it at like 1 in the morning, and it's taken me like 45. Yeah, like 45 minutes.
Damn.
15.
Yeah. Got there in 5 minutes. Yeah.
For me, I just love the rain so much, and I love cities. Like I love going to Chicago so much, so I think that's why I would go.
Yeah, Portland's fucking sick, dude. I fucking love Portland. Portland is probably like one of my favorite places we toured in, just because it like just the vibe was so fucking cool. Seattle's cool too, but Seattle's there's so many fucking hills throughout. It's weird. It's a very big city, but it's literally just like hills fucking everywhere.
Sounds fucking
So I was
whack.
like, yeah, I was like walking. Like when I was in Portland, we like walked around Portland and shit, got like coffee, just kind of like went to some like art places and shit, and like everything was just.
Is that the most hipster thing you've ever done?
Yeah, dude. Portland
Get coffee in Portland and go to an art show.
Dude, we didn't even. No, that's the thing. That was the thing. We didn't even mean to do either of their things. It's just there's a coffee shop on like every fucking corner, and then there's just like street fairs for like art shows everywhere in the city. So it's like, even if you don't want to go to it, that's where you're going if you're gonna walk around Portland. So it's cool, and we all were just like, fucking, that was like the first like show of like a tour we did. So we were just hyped, and we were like, this is sick, fucking, let's go.
That's what's up.
And then we fucking played Portland, and then an hour afterward, our trailer tire blew up on the bridge going over to fucking Washington at like 1:30 in the morning, and I'm like hammered, and for whatever reason they're like, you figured this out, and I'm like, what? I'm like the most drunk here, and so I'm like calling all sorts of fucking like tow truck people to come pick us, and like none of them wanted to come help us. They're like, nah, get fucked, like literally. And we were like, what the fuck? And finally some homie came and picked us up, and then he comes and picks up our trailer, and he's like, I need one of you guys to come with me. Like I said, I'm like the drunkest. I wasn't driving that night. Like I drove into Portland, so I was like, I'm done on driving tonight, so I can get drunk. Fucking hammered as shit, and they're like, all right, you're gonna go with this weird tow truck driver to fucking and to take our like shit to fucking Firestone Tire. And I'm like, what? And so I'm like just drunk in this tow truck, and this dude's just telling me his like life story and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. Portland. Yeah. I gave him a hand job.
Cool.
He was like, it's gonna be like $107 to tow this trailer. And I was like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Saved $107. Yeah, whatever. It's cool. I'd do it again.
Naturally.
So Eddie,
yeah.
Do we talk about it, or do you not want to relive this?
Yo, I didn't even say where I'd want to live out of state.
Where would you want to live?
Probably Oregon. Oregon would be cool.
Oregon's just so chill.
Or
dude.
somewhere just really random, like
Minnesota.
That's not random.
Yo,
enough.
Get me in one of those non-Mormon parts of Utah, dude. Looks nice.
No, actually, yes. Oregon or Utah, probably. Utah. I almost fucking moved to Utah in like 2020. I like came back from rehab, because that's where like my rehab was in Utah, and I just kind of was like, yo, fuck it, I want to change. I was like, and I knew a dude out there that was doing like electric. I went to rehab with that was like an electrician. He was like, I'll get you a job out here. And I was like talking. I was like literally like I was like, I'm about to just pack up my shit and just dip out. And like wasn't gonna tell anybody. I was just gonna be like, yep, I'm in Utah. And then I just didn't.
Seems like kind of an impulsive decision.
yeah. I was just going through some shit, and I was like freshly sober and shit. So I was like, I was like, I'm gonna do this, bro. And then the next day I woke up and I was like, I'm not gonna do this.
At that point, you're like, this decision will change my life.
Yeah, I was just like, I was freshly sober. My piece of shit ex-girlfriend was like still cheating on me and shit. So I was just like, I should just skip town. So no, I didn't.
I feel you in the moment. Yeah, in the moment.
Hey, but I mean, it could have been cool. Who knows? I'll never know. I didn't do it.
And you could still go at some point.
You know what? You're right.
Do it right now.
I'm going tomorrow.
No, right now.
Yeah, fucking cruise out.
Me and Eddie will wrap this up.
Can I finish this and then go?
No. Nope.
Yeah, just blow this popsicle stand. Go ahead.
Blow this popsicle stand.
Ditch this joint.
Fucking, I don't know, another saying for leaving somewhere, but yeah.
Just kidding.
Why is one of my nostrils more closed? Do I have a deviated septum?
I don't know, bro. How much coke have you been doing recently?
Go like this, like all the way.
It looked pretty.
It is shaped weird.
You're right. I don't think it was always like that.
Yeah, bro. Your nose is shaped fucking weird, dude. You're fucking weird.
I almost got an impulse septum piercing yesterday.
You were saying that when we were like drinking the other night. You're like, I should have said out of nowhere, and he's just like, yeah, I should get a septum piercing, huh? And I was like kind of drunk too. I was like, yeah, you should do it. And Maddie was like, no. And you were like, yeah. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Oh, dude, he probably just fucking sprayed everywhere.
I like how I did that, and you just were like, oh, I have to do it now too. Like, I don't know why, but I do.
Sorry, I was mid-sneeze, but I can't imagine you with a septum piercing.
Really? I've heard from a lot of people that I would look good on me.
I could see it if you then started wearing like.
Sounds so conceited, but that's not how I meant it.
No, I'd fuck you if you got.
Sorry, guys. I need a tissue, so it's a reasonable reason to get up. Okay.
He doesn't have a mask to wipe his fucking ectoplasm on.
Your no pants.
Dickless.
Dickless. Yeah, Oregon would be cool. Utah would be cool.
Utah would be cool. I'd be down to check out Utah. I've never really researched Utah as much as like
I could do the East Coast if it wasn't like in like the city parts of it, like like there's like the East Coast is cool. It's just old. It's all just really old and like it's fucking I don't know. It's kind of like a trip. You like feel how just all the Native Americans were murdered there by like Christopher Columbus, and you just feel the ghosts of them everywhere, kind of.
Yeah, I feel
so that part's a little weird.
I have close family who lives in Jersey City, so I just like I'd want to go somewhere that like I don't really know a lot about.
I wonder if when Christopher Columbus made his way, because I think he went into like up in like Maine or New Hampshire area. I think that's where he like came in. I wonder if like by the time he got down to Jersey, there's just a bunch of like Guido dudes there. They're just fucking like, hey, fucking
Sam, you're muted.
just,
but I saw you.
Yeah, what the fuck did I come back to?
I don't know.
Columbus.
I like to think that that's what happened.
Yeah.
Wait, so Christopher Columbus was a Guido? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, 'cause he came in through like Maine or New Hampshire, like one of those two. I'm pretty sure. I think.
I don't know about that, Ryan.
I want to say that, or like, I know. I want to say we learned that he came in through like Pennsylvania or some bullshit.
But we also learned that he was a good guy.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure he came into like Maine or New Hampshire, and that's like where he went in first, and then he like, I don't know. Or I could be making all this up.
Could be.
I did watch like one of those YouTube videos though. It's like there's like little short histories on him, and it just like gave the rundown. So I'm pretty sure that he came in through either like Maine or New Hampshire, one of those two.
Hey, I'll say this: Columbus is a baby back bitch.
Actually, maybe he came in through Massachusetts.
I think so.
Yo, if I saw Christopher Columbus, I would fucking beat his ass, dude.
But can you? But
on site.
Yeah. Okay, this is my thing. Yes, he agreed. He was a horrible person. Like, but like,
don't get us canceled, Ryan. We're on a good run.
I know. At the time, like, what else isn't that what everyone was doing? They're like, yeah, I want this land. So I'm
Violently pillaging communities? Is that what you're saying?
America wasn't the first place that happened to.
I think what Ryan is saying is it was a really fucking shitty place and time for.
It was a really shitty time, and that's just what.
So now we're being anti-American.
All right, let's just move on.
Let's
Sam's right. I can already see the memes of Ryan Halbach's Nazi, just some shit like that. I already see that happening. Look at this white tattooed boy. He for sure is Nazi.
White tattooed dude wearing PDX hat, anagram for Nazi code or something.
Yeah, exactly. But
I mean, we're at an hour.
Well, are we?
Yeah.
Well, I don't fucking care.
Another thing. I mean, if you guys really want to talk about the disc, I guess you guys can talk about it.
We'll save that one for another day.
No, let's talk about it. You brought it up like 3 times, Sam.
Yeah, talk about it.
Because it's like the only shit you got on me, dude. Like you're on your fucking high horse. It's the only fucking shit you got on me. Let's be real here. You get clapped every fucking time. Every fucking time. We'll warm it up right after.
You want to fucking talk about it? This will be the part where we fucking end off the podcast then. So, what is the year? 2016? 2015? 2015, I think. Because that's when I started watching. So, Super Smash Bros. Melee, popular game for the Nintendo GameCube. The disc itself for the game, really hard to find nowadays, right?
We have an actual disc. We have an actual disc. It's mine.
I had lost my... Now, you want to talk about it? Let me talk about it. So, I had lost...
Well, they need to hear both fucking sides.
No. They need to hear the only side that matters, which is the disc is mine.
Jesus
But
Christ.
the original disc of mine that I had when I was a kid, lost it. Can't find it. Don't know where it is. So, I started playing Melee again, 2015. Eddy had been playing forever, right? He never stopped, so he's insane at the game. He's really good. We would hang out almost every single day and play. And I was obviously terrible because when you play as a kid, it's completely different from when you try and play like in a more competitive way, right? When you're
you're like picking characters that you like, and you're picking like things that you have no knowledge on mechanically. Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of new tech basically that you didn't know as a kid. So basically every game, Eddy destroys me 4-0 for stocks, lives, whatever you want to call them. They're called stocks. So Eddy would destroy me every single game, but I was trying to get better. So I sat through that for about a year or two straight of just getting destroyed every time.
And here you get good kid every time.
So at some point we made an agreement where I said, you know what? If I ever force stock you, meaning win the game 4 lives to 0, the disc is mine. Eddy's Smash disc. The disc is mine. It was not even a possible thing, right? So he accepted. So years go by, a couple years. I would say 2 years, right? Maybe a year. I'm not really sure. But
I think it was 3.
It happens. I get a little better, get a little lucky. I 4-stock him. The disc goes into my possession. Mind you, we would play at my house, so the disc was at my house anyway. So technically it was already mine if you really think about it. But we made a counter deal for Eddy to get the disc back. To this day, hasn't happened. Essentially, if Eddy 4-stocks me 4 games in a row, he gets the disc back. Mind you, nowadays we play online, so we don't even.
I was literally going to say, I was like, the dumb thing about this whole bet is that you haven't even used the actual disc in years because
it's the fucking principle, Ryan.
Is because you play the online version through Dolphin, which is literally just a fucking what is it? It's
emulator.
It's an emulator for fucking GameCube. So it's like an emulator that he downloaded on his PC and then downloaded the game. So he doesn't even use the disc anymore.
Hey, you know what's interesting?
It has a lot of sentimental value.
You're actually technically not allowed to use an emulator if you don't own the game. So technically, Eddie, you're not allowed to play online.
You can eat my shit. I don't really care.
I use a PlayStation emulator for Skate 3. It's kind of cool.
But you have it.
I do actually have Skate 3. Yeah.
I think you're missing a lot of context here. I think
Like
you're
what?
I think you're a terrible competitive person. Like just an awful competitive person. Because we first started with Mario Kart Double Dash, and you're like, oh yeah, you can never get a perfect score with me and you on 150cc. And then I fucking did it, and you turned off the GameCube as I was saving the record. And then the other day, we were fucking playing Fortnite. We were doing one of the stupid runs, the maze runs, and you couldn't finish it. And I was tailing you, and you exited before I could even have a chance of beating you. So I think you're a shitty computer.
The Mario Kart.
Hold on. You said shitty computer just now.
Sorry.
The Mario Kart thing totally did that. I can accept that. I did that. It was cruel, but I also acknowledge that you got a perfect score every time it's brought up. Secondly, the Fortnite death run, I did finish it, but there's a part at the end. There's a part at the end where it keeps putting you back in the beginning.
So
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
So I backed out because it
And I got a secret level. And you fucking did.
I backed out because it wouldn't allow me to finish, which is what ended the game for you on accident. So don't try and bait me in this light. I was a piece of shit in Mario Kart, but I wasn't a piece of shit for that.
That's a heap of horse shit. Respectfully.
Yeah, have you guys ever thought about what it'd be like seeing like Kanye play like what is it, Candy Crush, and just how funny that would be?
Never once, no.
No, it's enlightened me.
I don't know. I just like saw some old lady playing Candy Crush, and then I was like, what if Kanye was playing this and he just was like being Kanye playing it? I just thought it'd be funny.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
See you guys next week.
Later.